off at? Such a long time
shit.
ago.
Let me open up my D&D page. We go to talk to an old lady. I turn to a cat. I found out she eats cats. The dog jumps on us and leads us to Keegan Velrin. His husband Garrett appears to be missing, probably in Kelvin's Cairn, near Cair Koenig. Waitfo gets some dogs and we leave first thing in the morning to search for him. We find some dwarves who are willing to help. We see 5 dogs howling with a turned over sled near 2 tents at the base of the mountain. Alright, that's all my notes I have from the last session. So, there are dogs and a turned over sled.
Oh, that's pretty well sums it up.
This is the one up like north, right? Isn't that where we went, or did we?
It was just more. Yeah, I don't remember what direction the map was, but it was on the right side of the map. So, I don't remember. That might have been north.
I guess my question is: Are we still on the search for that Garrett dude at Cairn?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we found some dwarves who were willing to help us out as need be, but we hadn't found it. But I remember I talked to the dog, and he was like, "Yeah, no, he's over at Cair Koenig."
Yeah, I remember because you were finally like, "Oh yeah, I guess I can use my speak with animals thing," and we're like, "What the fuck? You've been able to speak with animals this whole time?"
I mean, you see me like I've got like less than 50% chance success with talking with animals so far. Usually, I end up dying when I try to do it because I try and talk to beasts, or not beasts, monstrosities.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You pick all the wrong
supposed
animals.
to be this. I can see where I move. Is that supposed to be it? Is this how the fog is supposed to work?
You should be seeing a big white like open area of vision.
I just see with the spaces that I've walked on, and that's it. I can't see. I can move to a new space. I had to like move my guy into every single tile to like see it.
I can see like a large area.
Let me just run through the fields and I'll taste. I don't.
I see the big white map.
I don't.
Wait. Lena, you're looking at Icewind Dale, not
yeah. You're not at Kelvin's Cairn. Yeah.
Well, why?
Click on him.
Oh yeah, I can only see where I move.
Yeah, that's
I don't even know where I am.
Are we in a blizzard?
Some dense fog of war there, Mike.
Holy shit! I can't even see what's in front of me. I gotta literally face check it.
Yeah, let me see.
What's in this large square?
Oh god, it's 5 monstrosities on one tile ahead of me. I have found out.
Were you actually able to see that?
No.
If so,
believe it.
Yeah. Because if so, you have a greater sight than I, sir.
These goggles ain't do shit.
Let me try just redropping your token on here, see if...
Nope. It's still the original fog weirdness.
I think the only answer is to TPK and start over. Oh, sorry, you've all gone blind and you die in the snow.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
I was about to say we have to have a hunger style games. The winner gets to keep their character again. Maybe you can do it twice in a row, Jacob.
Yeah. You can be the lone survivor for another game.
Oh, hey, all right. I've got 2 of me. I got a claw and I can move them wherever I want.
That's pretty cool.
Live, Taylor, live. Live next to me. Don't let his mouse catch you.
Now I can see everything, just letting you know.
Yeah.
I assume it's supposed to be. It's like an overview of the map. I guess having 2 characters tokens doesn't really do me any good on this map, does it?
See, I only see one of yours, so I'm not sure.
I've got 2! Oh. You don't see both of them that are moving around? They're right next to each other now.
Yeah, no.
Does anybody else see it?
I see one right here.
Okay, I've got one to the right of it. I'm moving a square around him now. You know, Jake can see this. That's great. I just got 2 of me.
Going over to Icewind Dale, and then I'm going to come back and see if it gets
Where
really difficult.
am I at? Colin?
Oh,
there.
There you are.
I see it now.
I think...
Do you see my 2 characters, Lena?
Yeah.
The DM cannot see it. This is only for the players. Player's knowledge only.
Yeah, that's weird. It's only showing me the.
That's funny, actually.
Where are you
So-
guys going climbing the mountain so fast?
Not allowed to do that. It's against the rules.
I'm twice as powerful now.
There we go.
No, you see, he doesn't know where my clone's at. My clone is already halfway up the mountain. Aircon, you can see the two I've got there. Just chilling. Dalar and his brother Dalar.
Yeah, no,
one of
as-
them.
They're identical twins, and the mother was too dumb to or too drunk to name them different names.
I'm gonna
one of
try
them was
refreshing,
just like-
see if that'll bring it back for me.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. Let's say one of them's just like a soma. So if your other one dies, your memories just get automatically transferred to the other one.
Hell yeah. I just know that from Naruto. That's what they did in that.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever your clone dies, you get the memories of it.
Nice.
My
Hey, your
shadow
second
clone
one
will
came
fight.
back.
No!
Oh, yeah.
He was paused. I can't move him. Can't get him out of the way of the cursor.
All right. So, that straightened out. You have the mountain before you, Kelvin's Cairn, and what seems like a reasonable path up it marked on your maps to one. The dog that led you here, boy, seems intent on taking you.
Interesting.
Alright, do you remember where Garrett is exactly on here? I
Let's see.
guess I need to cast Speak with Animals.
Yeah, recast
because-
it if you'd like.
Yeah, I got 2 spots left. I'll do it. What's the worst I could happen?
Oh, lots of things. Do you really want to know what the worst thing that could happen?
That's the dog. What the worst thing that could happen is.
The
I
dog.
casted it, but it's paused, so I don't know if it. I clicked it.
I'm quickly gonna roll through this small illustrated book of Northlander myths and see if I come across any pages that have to do with this mountain or mysterious talking dogs.
You're reading right now in the middle of a mountain?
Yes, I must research.
So,
So I'll ask Garrett. Where'd you last see Garrett? Or else the dog. Where'd you last see Garrett at?
all right. We'll take the things in order they've come in here in the chat. So, Biltram, as you're scanning through your book, well, there seems to be some missing pages where, going through alphabetically, you would expect Kelvin's Cairn to see.
Damn. Almost like this was meant to be.
It's crazy how those things work out.
Yep.
Uh,
Damn, blast it.
And boy turns to Dalar. Oh, he's just up the mountain. Halfway up, maybe.
Well, take us to him. Let's get there fast. Hopefully he's okay.
And he begins slowly leading you up the path.
Hey, Dalar, go ahead.
Let's see. There it is. Don't go too fast now. And stay behind the wolf.
You can't pass the wolf.
She's using instant transmission behind the wolf. Back and forth.
So, as you guys begin climbing the cold, snowy mountain, wind howling, snow blowing, slippery ice is making the climb quite treacherous. Ahead you see 4 mountain goats perched on large rock formation around which you must navigate.
Alright.
They look like
I-
ominous mountain goats.
They do stare at you.
How much time has passed? Speak with Animals lasts for how long?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
How long has passed?
It's been like half an hour.
Damn it. Let me...
Yeah, you're climbing a mountain. This isn't like a, oh, I'm going to climb up a 30-yard tall hill or something. No, you're mountain climbing.
I'm going to try and communicate that we are peaceful and mean no harm. I can attempt to communicate with them, though I cannot have understanding of them, but they can somewhat understand me.
All right.
Just like, we mean you no harm. We're trying to find our friend.
Give me a persuasion check. With advantage, I guess, because it says you've got advantage on it.
Advantage my ass. Fucking mud me. No advantage here.
Only you, Brandon.
They just stare at you, chewing on some grass.
Alright, I think they got the message. Let's keep going, guys.
Immediate suspicion. Where do they find grass around here?
It's not showing on them. It's not showing them out, but there are little tufts of grass sticking out here or there.
Okay. All right. I will continue through the pass.
All right. Is the marching order you have here accurate?
Ah, shit. Sure.
Let's do it. Since I was the one who talked to the boy
Yeah,
earlier,
I guess so.
I'll assume I'm in front.
Good.
All right.
An ambush from behind.
They
He moved me
surrounded
back
us.
one. He moved me back. I'm gonna die.
I've heard tales of the winter goat ambushes.
Then why didn't you say anything?
I didn't think they were real. I've never heard of being eaten alive over the course of 72 hours.
So, Biltram, you just have trouble shaking the feeling that there's something ominous about those goats behind you, and you turn around, only to find them still just perched on their rock, looking at you as you fade off into the snowy distance.
Oh, we're fine.
As you turn back, however, you see that the snow further up the mountain begins to slide down the hill.
Oh shit. Avalanche! Avalanche! Ahead!
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Wait, what's the initiative button? I don't remember where that's at.
It's on your main.
Might be the thing
I haven't
that
rolled
says
initiative in forever.
Oh fuck! 0!
It's all too fitting.
Holy shit!
Wait, that's actually too perfect, though.
I was looking at the goats.
You were, exactly. Oh god, I need to figure out where the fuck is my sheet at for this anyway. I don't remember where my sheet is at for all my animals I can turn into. I don't think I saved it. Maybe. Oh, fuck.
He's just gonna turn into a bird and fly away and
Okay, I
leave us
found it.
here.
I just scrolled back up in our chat until I found the bestiary with all the things.
All right. Tora, you are up first. This avalanche is currently 500 feet further up the mountain than you, quickly barreling your direction. It's about 200 feet wide, roughly centered on Biltram.
Sailor, are you turning into a bird or something?
I want to turn into something, but I can't fly yet.
Can't fly?
Nope.
Oh. What am I supposed to do? Punch the snow?
Sure.
Or
Do it. Taylor's the guy that when you say you're gonna jump off a bridge, he yells, "Do a backflip."
Yeah.
Tora, keep in mind the avalanche has not reached you yet. It's currently
No, where's it coming from?
further up the mountain. It's about 500 feet further up the mountain than where you are right now, but quickly approaching. You can give me a intelligence check if you want.
That could be useful.
Yes.
Okay, carry on.
Uh, um,
So roughly how wide is this avalanche?
yeah.
Can we tell it all, or is it?
It is roughly 200 feet wide. That's centered and roughly centered on where Biltram is, so he's got about 100 feet either direction.
What's the velocity of it coming down the mountain? I gotta pull out the calculator real quick.
Roughly 100 feet a second.
Run for it! Wait, this is difficult terrain. Is this difficult terrain, Ron, or is the pathway like decent?
That is an excellent point. I think this would be considered difficult terrain.
Shouldn't have fucking said anything. We could have
You
just run.
won't be able to outrun it.
I can.
Yeah, so Biltram's about 100 feet that he has to go. Tora's got about 75, and Biltram's got about 50.
It's moving
Or
at
not
100 feet a second,
daylight.
and it's 500 feet up, which gives us less than a turn, basically.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Is there anywhere to take cover? I don't know.
You can give me a perception check if you like.
Okay.
No, unfortunately, the section of mountain you're on's pretty well exposed and open.
Well, that was all I had. I don't know.
Other option is to just start running.
I will do that. Wait, so is it... It's difficult terrain, so movement is half?
Yes, but you can dash if you want to.
Yeah, so...
The mountain's not to scale for squares.
What? How do I move then?
You just tell me that you want to move and I will keep track of it.
Okay, I'll move 40 feet. I thought I made it all the way down already.
Alright,
Yeah,
so...
guys, this is an easy situation. I'm just gonna go ahead and go down here. All right, just don't mind me. All right?
You guys are thinking way too hard about this.
Alright,
I'll
so...
see y'all later. Okay.
So Tora, you make it about halfway between where you were and roughly where the edge of the avalanche is going to be, passing Dalar's current position. Dalar.
Okay, let me see now. So I can use my wild shape as a bonus action. Oh boy. Okay. So they're both downhill of me now, correct? Or are they kind of side to me, like?
I guess Tora is running along the path past you by 15 feet.
All right. So is Beltram? Is he downhill or is he side hill of me?
Mostly side hill, maybe a couple feet down, but.
And is this actually like a downhill, or is it mostly like a slow pathway, or is there an actual like slope that you could go down?
By the time it starts going downhill, it's past the range of the avalanche.
Okay.
At least as far as the trail is concerned. Like I
Okay,
said, not to scale with a regular grid here. So.
All right. Does it look like the dog is gonna make it out the other side?
Yes, the dog clears the.
Okay.
He was running ahead quite some ways, so he's safe.
I'm going to turn into an awakened polar bear.
Okay.
I'm going to basically run over to Biltram and basically just try and shield him the best I can and start rolling out of the way. And try to make sure I kind of cover him from it.
All right.
Try and roll out of the way, but more just make sure I'm between him and the avalanche.
Bad idea.
All right. Let's see.
You just see me turn to a polar bear and they start fucking beaming it right for you.
Nice.
But I'm an awakened one, so I can still speak. I'm a common! Although I don't know what I'm a common! I don't know what a fucking bear sounds like in common. I'm a common!
Sounds like roar.
I'm covered, Beltram! Just running over to him to keep him safe.
All right.
I figured polar bear would have the best chances off the top of my head. I'm a common!
Let me see. So, I'm going to say the polar bear is used to this kind of terrain, covers that distance without difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So you basically run up to Biltram, wrap your body around him. And that's where you'll have to end your turn.
Alright.
And let's see. Next, the avalanche makes part of its turn. It closes in 300 out of the 500 feet away that it was.
Jesus Christ. So does that mean it's my turn, or does other stuff get to go since I hit a 0 on that?
I'll say the other half of the avalanche's move is also on 0 of initiative, but I'll give you your turn first.
Okay. Shit. Since I'm kind of assuming that we're gonna get like buried by snow, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Find Familiar, and I'm gonna summon a snow owl to fly over the top of us to keep its eye on us and basically just follow us as best it can, even if we get covered by snow.
That spell takes an hour to cast.
Oh shit, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Well, then never mind. I guess I won't be doing that.
Might be a little optimistic to think you can cast that, but
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally spaced. I was thinking of a different
You're
spell,
fine.
I guess. I don't really know what else I can do to help at this point. If we're electing to stay here, unless you're trying to start running down
I mean,
the
you're
slope,
kind
I
of grappled
guess.
by me at this point, I would say.
Yeah, it seems like that.
So, if you want to attempt to break free from me, you can have at it.
Get off of me, you fucker!
You just get completely bulldozed over as soon as I get off of you. And that is how Biltram died. He pushed me off him and he got fucking mauled by an avalanche.
I can handle this. And I just die.
Just see him get
Well, shit.
launched.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much to add to this situation right now.
All right. Well, bracing for
Guess
impact is
we'll
an
just,
option.
yeah, I'll just ready to dodge the snow, I guess. I don't know.
Hold on to the polar bear for dear life.
I use the dodge
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just hold on to him so that way if it If there's a chance it breaks grapple, maybe I'll have advantage at holding on or something.
So if I lose you, maybe you can hold on to me.
Yeah.
I do have
something
20
like
strength though, so that'd be pretty fucking insane if you held on and I didn't.
Yep. Every little bit helps, so I guess.
Yeah, whatever it takes to not die to weather.
Alright, well. I guess that's it for me. Go along
All
for the
right.
ride.
Mm-hmm. All right. So next up, these. Oh, I guess the avalanche continues to move. 300 more feet, catching up with everyone.
Nice.
I need a strength saving throw from everyone. Biltram, you can take yours at advantage because you have a polar bear shielding you.
Nice. We're all need it.
I got a pretty good one.
Well, I didn't, so yeah.
Well, it's a
I
good
almost hit
thing
a
I'm
20 on the
there.
second. Yeah, I almost hit a 20 on the second one, but it did not stop on the 20.
All right. That wasn't supposed to come from Taylor's token, but Biltram, you take 2 points of damage. Everyone else takes 1 point of damage. A terrible roll.
Hey, that wasn't so bad.
You're also knocked prone. Been carried by the avalanche quite a ways. You're buried, blinded, and restrained, and under total cover.
But all of us or just him?
All of you.
Oh.
Nice.
All right, so all three of you are currently buried.
If I were to assume my human form again, would I have a little bit of a little bit of space to move my arms around since the polar bear would be bigger than my regular body?
I would give you advantage on the checks we're about to make. Being that some of the snow will still cave in around you and fill some of that space, but it might be a little bit looser. So, everyone wishing to attempt to get out, I need athletics checks.
I can do that. I can just do that with a bear. I'm strong. Oh fuck, maybe I'm not.
I guess I'll try. Not really much point in trying for me, but why not?
Man, you really are a little guy, aren't you?
That's just not. It's not my night, man.
Apparently not.
Only is it a nat 1, but basically every physical check I have is a -1, so it'll be a nat 1 and a 0.
Mm-hmm.
It's double bad.
Yeah, so no one breaks free the first round that they've tried to get out. Try again.
Got one more shot.
I'm good. I'm just gonna hang out for a minute and think of what else I can do.
All right, Tora, you've broken free. You're able to get yourself back onto the surface of the snow once again. You don't see any of your companions around at the moment.
Do I have any idea where they are?
Give me a perception check. Yeah, you see off in the distance what seems to be polar bear Dalar trying to get himself out. Not particularly
Am I able to
succeeding
go
though.
over and help right now?
You can begin making your way that way.
I'll do that.
Okay. Dalar, make one more attempt if you'd like.
Could I actually turn back into my regular form and then use burning hands? And just shoot that like straight up above me? Try and melt the snow?
I was thinking about doing the same thing, but I don't know if I can move.
That's why I was thinking if I, take a smaller form like my regular body, I might have enough room to get my hands together to do it. Since the polar bear form is bigger.
Let's see.
As you hold your hands with your thumbs touching his finger spread, that's basically what I need to do from your outstretched fingertips. So it doesn't say arms. I need outstretched fingertips and thumbs touching. Can I basically get that formation done to shoot a 15-foot cone of fire?
I'm gonna say if you drop your polar bear form and make a dexterity check
I'm gonna try it.
to do that.
Is it enough?
No, you're not quite able to get your hands close enough together through the snow.
They're so close together. They're like a half an inch apart.
Yeah, you find that as the snow resettles on top of you, there's a chunk of ice right between where your hands need to go, and you just can't make contact.
That
And
sucks.
Dalar, you are now stuck in the ice until someone helps you out. It through the very difficult terrain. It takes Tora a couple minutes to reach the two of you. Tora, you do find where the both of them are buried in the snow. Which one would you like to help out first?
Biltram.
All right.
I hear Dalar screaming and I ignore it.
All right. So it takes you about a minute to get Biltram freed, but you're able to do so.
Thank you. Thank you. It was
You're
quite
welcome.
scary. I thought I might end up at the bottom of the mountain on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Allow me to assist as I may with removing Dalar.
Yeah, I think he's struggling.
It takes the two of you another minute to free Dalar. But Dalar, you do get out alive. However, from the effort that you've spent and the time that you've spent buried, you do have 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh, good.
Well, that happened, I guess.
What happened to the
Yes,
wolf?
that was.
What happened?
It outran the avalanche and made it safely to the
Oh.
other side.
Well, then let's get going. We gotta catch back up to the dog.
That's quite the event. You don't think that will happen again, do you?
I don't think it might not happen again.
Excellent.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, so you guys catch up with Boy. Let me find the right page here again. You reach a steep, snow-covered incline dotted with jagged rocks. Lying face down in the snow, barely conscious, is a humanoid in blood-stained cold-weather clothing.
Hey, Hey, are you Garrett?
They're unconscious.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, barely conscious.
Oh, barely conscious.
I fucking
he-
look him in the eyes. Torrance, he's looking right at me!
He's lying face down in the snow.
Oh.
No, he's not.
Where's his ass?
But Boy is standing right next to him and nudging him with...
Alright, let's get him out of there! I start pulling at the legs.
I will assist.
So, you guys get him sat upright. Uh-huh.
Are you Garrett?
Last I checked, I think I'm still Garrett.
When did you
Want to
last
double check again?
I have no idea how glad I am to see friendly faces. You are friendly, right?
I'd like to think so.
It depends on the day of the week.
I suppose I can't ask for any more right now. I'll take what I can get.
Indeed. How long have you been here? Do you have any idea?
2-3 days.
Aye.
I'm gonna cast Goodberry real quick. Probably need some food. I'm guessing you haven't eaten since then, have you?
I had a small pouch of rations, but I ran out yesterday.
Pop them my last spell I got for the day. I guess I'll give everybody good berry. I can do up to 10 berries. And even the dog will get a berry.
Might as well.
Ooh boy, a berry.
You know, you're pretty feminine, Garrett.
Adam.
The cold will do that to you.
So it seems. Well then, were you traveling alone, or should we be looking for any more companions?
There were 3 that I was leading in an expedition. Last I saw, they were further up the mountain.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, what happened?
Well, we were surprised by a Yeti and its companions higher up the mountain.
Yeti, where's the Yeti?
Higher up the mountain.
I gotta go find him. Which direction?
Well, let's not be so hasty.
I lured it away from the others, and it chased me down here and wounded me. But it eventually stopped following me.
Good heavens, are you even able to make it down the mountain yourself?
With this food and a little bit of rest, I just might be able to make it down.
Goodbye.
Alright, we'll see you. Peace out, dude. I'm going.
I mean, it seems like you got this a lot. I'm peacing out.
So, your companions, what are they here for?
Yes. If you're looking for them, it might help you to know who you're looking for. There was...
might be nice.
there are 3 of them. Mokingo, Growling Bear, Akanathi. The Goliath warrior.
You just made that up, didn't you?
I did not make up Mokingo, Growling Bear, Akanathi.
How could anybody?
Why would I make up a name of the people traveling with me? Why would you accuse me of that?
Why do the people that you're traveling with have names that sound like they've been made up off the spot?
It's how Goliath named their kin.
It does
Oh,
sound
it's a Goliath.
authentic.
That
Yes.
makes a little more sense.
Because I said
Okay.
Goliath. Are you deaf?
I thought that was part of his name.
Yeah, so he was looking to find someone or something. I guess someone named Oya Minarartok and test his metal against her. I was skeptical about it, but it's not my business. There's also Perilu Fishfinger, a halfling follower of Yandala, and Mokingo's stalwart companion. There's also Asterix. She's a tiefling. She mumbled and swore a lot. I don't know much else about her, unfortunately.
Just for my notes, what was the Goliath's name before we continue this conversation?
Mokingo, Growling Bear, Akhenathi.
Okay, so that one's Mokingo, and then the halfling was what?
Perilu Fishfinger.
And then I got Asterix. Cool.
Yep.
And they were looking for an Oyo.
Mokingo is looking for Oya Minartok.
I bet the Yeti is a Yeoman archetype. They failed.
Oh, then I
this
guess we
seems
best
like
be looking for them.
yes, this seems like quite the troop you've brought up in this mountain.
It is quite the trip. Not anything we hadn't done before, but
Greg, the cat.
Those are some big felines.
Oh, good heavens!
Are those perhaps part of your troop? Please?
No, you actually, none of you notice him sneak up.
God damn.
Hey,
You get a behind you as they pounce on you guys.
Man, I get the feeling that I'm about to get one tapped.
Let's see. Let's remember. There we go. One of these is attacking Dalar.
That's gonna get on like 20 minutes. So where's everybody at? Oh, we're all dead.
Yeah.
It's pouncing, which means it makes a claw attack, and you'll have to make a strength saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
It hits you for 9 points of damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You are not knocked prone, though.
Okay, why the fuck did that click? Okay. Sick. I hit enter to change my HP, and I forgot I don't need to do that. And apparently it was still entered on the next page. I am the littlest Yeti, though.
The other one is doing the same thing on Biltram. Biltram will need a strength saving throw. Its claw attack does miss, though.
Nice.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter on your strength saving throw since it misses.
Since it missed. Oh, I think I passed anyway.
That would have passed.
The one time I didn't need it.
Oh my god, you wasted a good roll on something you didn't need.
Oh, I'm pissed.
Alright, go ahead and roll initiative now.
Fuck. God damn it, dude.
Oh my god.
Rolled a 2 this time instead of a 1.
Hey, you rolled one better. You're getting there.
Oh. Not keeping up with what's going on here. First, we find the guy and everything seems okay, and then it's like, nope, it's actually worse. Just lagging behind here.
All right. Let's see. Can you just
Much
move
going
here?
on.
That's okay. I'll figure that out later. Okay. So, well, the mountain is not the regular scale. We'll assume that it is for the moment. So, positions are accurate to regular 5-foot grid for the purposes of this battle.
Right?
And Dalar, you are up first.
I take the form of a polar bear! Again! Otherwise I'm gonna die.
Let's see. Polar bear coming up. You have wild shaped into a polar bear.
I'm gonna run around behind this guy and I think I got 2 attacks with this boy, don't I? I have I do a multi-attack. I think I get to do one of each. One with claws. So I'm gonna bite it and then swipe out with my claws.
Oh, all right.
I don't know why that rolled with advantage. That's weird. Oh well.
That's okay. It's the same either way. 12
Yeah,
points
so
of damage.
And then I misclicked advantage that time. Okay. I guess just whatever the first one is. Big damage though. Beat the shit out of that fucking cat.
Ow. You are tearing that crag cat apart. It is almost dead.
Well, at least I have someone that can do something useful.
I've turned to a combat class. I have wild shape with my circle.
yeah, apparently. And I bet you have a decent amount of HP as a polar bear too, actually.
I got 42.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I took it. I'm like, I'm just a fucking tanky motherfucker who hurts.
Yeah, seriously.
Need combat. I got combat now.
Yep.
All right. That is Dalar's turn. Tora.
I'm gonna go to this one
All right.
and attack. Wait.
Not going to go for the one near death?
He's got it.
Not like its turn is coming up next or anything.
Oh gosh, fine. God dang. Thought you could handle it.
But you could also save me from the other one. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on.
Just kill whatever.
Yeah, now I'm expecting to one-shot the other one.
First, I'm gonna do this. But that doesn't hit, probably.
You have advantage though.
You do have advantage.
yeah.
Don't forget to target as well. So it
I
does.
don't know how to do that. Forgot.
Alt left click.
Yeah, Alt left click, or there's a tool that you can select on the left for select targets.
The bullseye.
I hit. Okay.
Yes, that does hit.
Okay. And then I'm do flurry of blows. Wait, is it dead?
It is not dead yet.
Flurry of blows.
All right.
Hello. What? Okay. 1 second. There, the button for my unarmed strike doesn't have an option to let me roll to attack.
Should.
It doesn't. Oh, what was that?
I may have clicked something by mistake. Where are you looking for it? Because it should be.
In inventory where I rolled for my quarterstaff, there's unarmed strike, but there isn't an option to attack with it.
Try clicking on it.
I did.
Like, because I'm seeing a button. I'm not sure why.
To attack? I don't see that.
Send me a quick screenshot or quick of what you're seeing, because it should be there. I mean,
When I
you should.
click on it, that's what I see. Do you want
Helena, why you always gotta be breaking stuff?
Oh
Come
my
on now. It's okay, I'm just fucking with you.
Huh. That is weird. Well, I will just roll it for you very quick.
Okay, roll for 2 attacks.
Let's see.
And they both have advantage, right?
Yeah, so it's like with advantage for the first one, so second one. Alright. The other thing you might try, Elena, there's a bar towards the upper left, the horizontal one that has like inventory, features, skills, and stuff. If you hover over inventory, it should have a drop down with your weapons and stuff. If you click on unarmed strike there, does it attack?
Wait. Where are you looking at?
Top left, just under where it lists the maps that are available.
Oh.
When you've got your token selected, it's got like inventory, features, skills, saves. Just above your monk page in the screenshot you sent. If you hover over inventory, you should be able to.
There, okay.
Yeah, okay. We'll keep that in mind for next time. Alright. That is one dead crag cat.
Take that, Craig.
Alright. The one that is still alive is going to take the disengage action and try to flee after seeing its companion be mercilessly slaughtered. Biltram, if you would like to do anything, now's the time.
He put B or B in the chat.
Ah, I had
I'm
not
gonna
seen.
go use rush him too.
Okay.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. It is your turn. One of the crag cats is dead. The other is trying to flee.
Okay. We are treating this as a 1-to-1 scale, right? So it's not actually that far away.
Yes. Yeah, correct. Yeah, he's about
Is it,
30 feet right now.
Is it my turn? Or is it
Yes,
somebody
it
else's?
is. It is your turn.
Oh. Sick. Well, I'm certainly not going to go getting any closer to it. So how about we just hit it with a firebolt or something, I guess.
All right.
Okay, I think I rolled that right.
Yeah, that hits.
Gotcha.
9 points of damage.
Yeah, it's almost as much that I could possibly roll with that. So
Yeah, that's a pretty good roll.
sniping him.
Dalar?
I hear him talking to Luna.
Well, tell Luna to leave him alone. We got crag cats to kill.
He's coming now.
I had a dog follow me back downstairs. Okay,
All
so it's
good.
my turn.
I'm just out here sniping crag cats with my firebolts. So.
Yes, it is your turn, Dalar. The second crag cat is running. The first one's dead.
Now let's see, how far away is... Where's the ruler? He's in range. What's my move anyways, at 30 or 40? It's 30, okay. Ah!
Get him, Brent. You show that crag cat.
Beat the shit out of it. Teach it a lesson. I had to do bite now. Go maul it. No, I guess I only hit the claw.
That's okay. It is badly injured and very terrified now. Tora?
Okay. Attacking.
That hits.
Then I'll do. Oh gosh.
There you go.
And then one unarmed strike. Oh, got him.
That's 2 dead cats. Daglar, are you reverting to your regular form, or are you sticking as a polar bear for... I don't know how long you can hold it. Don't remember.
I don't remember how long I can actually hold it for.
Probably an hour? I don't know.
Yeah, it might actually be a good idea. I was about to say, yeah, you just keep LARPing as a polar bear, they are, but it actually might be a good idea if you just stay that way.
Yeah, I don't actually know how long I can stay for.
Let me look it
Trying to
up.
look in my my set of the rules, but I'm not finding it.
Let's see. Druid. Wild shape.
Yeah, see, I copy and paste what I could find online for wild shape rules, and none of them say about being forced to turn back at any point.
Wild shape says you can stay in the beast shape for a number of hours equal to half your druid level, rounded down. You then revert to your normal form unless you expend another use of the feature. Or you can revert earlier with use of a bonus action. Or die or whatever.
Or if I just die.
So, you've had that for 15 seconds. You can, as level 2, you can have it for an hour if you want to.
Probably best just to keep it out.
Okay.
Go. Come on, guys, let's keep going up the mountain.
Yes, I suppose we suppose we should be pressing on. That was quite a strange incident. That's not what attacked you, though, was it, Garrett? Those didn't look like Yetis, I should say.
No. Those were not Yetis. So just regular old crag cats.
Well, excellent. Still more beasties to be triumphed over then, I suppose.
Yeah, Yeti's still out there somewhere,
Well,
watching.
yeah, well, let's not be ominous about it, shall we? Where should we look for you whenever we come down from the mountain?
Oh, guessing boy brought you up the same way we climbed initially. I'm just gonna head back down to the base of the mountain that same route. I don't expect I'll be moving terribly quickly, so if you're alive, I'll probably be about at the base of the mountain by the time you finish climbing and get back down.
Understood. Very, very well. We'll be seeing you then, I hope.
And, oops, right tool there. And boy, return to the bottom of the mountain, leaving the three of you. Alright. We are no longer off the actual 5-foot grid. We are in the, stick to the mountain, not actual scale.
Okay.
So, as you've been climbing further up the mountain, you've got to do some zigzagging, clinging to narrow ledges. You probably can't do that as a polar bear.
Oh,
I could
perhaps we wait somewhere with a little bit of cover, and then maybe I could summon a familiar and fly an owl up the way and see if maybe we are indeed on the best path, or perhaps what awaits us above.
Could also take a short rest with that too.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Let's find somewhere we can hunker down for a little bit.
Yeah, Tora and Dalar could take a short rest while Biltram summons a familiar.
I'm gonna look for somewhere good to take cover while we do this.
You're able to find a rock that you can hunker down behind and, keep it between you and the wind, at least. Stay a little bit warmer out here.
All right, over here, guys. This looks good.
Okay.
I'll transform back into my regular human form, or furbolg form, I should say, and take a la short rest.
Alright, so Tora and Dalar get your short rests. Biltram summons a familiar. What form is your familiar taking? You said an owl at one point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think an owl would be the best for this.
Seems like a solid choice. So, after an hour, 2 people are rested, and Biltram has an owl.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tell it to excuse me. I tell it to fly up the mountain, and then I'm going to kind of settle in and look through its eyes while it flies up the mountain and just see what it sees on its way up to the peak from this side.
Alright. So, you send it flying up the mountain. You see where the path you were about to take, as well as a couple other, even potentially easier routes up. Flying a little bit further up, you see what seems to be a cave up on the mountain. And then, from your eagle-eyed view, a little bit further up, there seems to be what remains of a ruined campsite. There might be a person sitting out by it. It's hard to see for sure.
Just outside the cave, you said?
From
further up?
A ruined campsite a little bit further up the mountain.
Okay. Cool. Well, with that, I suppose I'll go ahead and I will go ahead and dismiss the familiar. And then come out of my trance, get ready to go. So it would seem that further up the mountain, there's a cave along this path that leads to a ruined camp. I believe that I've been able to isolate a few potentially easier paths to trek further up the way, but I would suspect that this cave, well, it may be where the crag cats came from. However, it may be where the Yeti is residing at, and I can't be sure, but there may be someone at the ruined camp. Whether they're still alive or not, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell.
I guess we'll have to go and investigate either way. If there's a chance they're alive, we gotta get them down.
Yes, I feel much the same way. I would suspect that regardless of which path we take from here, we should attempt with all care not to create disturbance near the cave.
That's probably a good idea. Let's try and sneak around that a little bit.
Yes.
Well then, shall we take off?
Mhm.
Lead the way, Belcham, since you know where the best route is.
Very well. I think to start, we'll just go up the way that's already here, but if I come across one of the paths that I remember seeing from the air, I suppose we can take that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so for this section of the climb, normally you'd have to make 3 group checks to pass it. This being that you found a slightly better route, you'll have advantage on all of them.
Nice.
Except for Daylor's rolling because he's still exhausted and
Yeah, I guess it equals out.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit! Well, it's better than disadvantage, I guess.
Yeah, it's better than
Yeah.
just being disadvantaged.
So I'll need athletics checks for the first section.
Fuck! Literally was about to stop.
advantage.
On 18.
I say
Oh,
Tora
yeah,
and
that's
Biltram, you two have advantage on it, so
right. Fuck, dude! What the
What is with
hell?
you and your athletics rolls, my guy? Like, you rolled, the one when you rolled that wasn't actually a 1 or a 2 was the one that didn't matter. Genuinely.
Good God damn, bro.
so,
That's how you scoped this out.
I blame this on my ping, okay? This is it's
Your
gotta
ping
be my
influences the
ping.
roll.
Yeah.
so it seems Biltram forgot to bring his gloves, so as he's trying to hold on to these ledges and shimmy along, his hands just don't want to cooperate. You guys waste an hour. Yeah, this could go downhill fast. You waste an hour, and those of you who were part of failing that check, I got less than a 10, gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh god.
God damn.
So,
This-
Biltram, you're at 1 level, and Dalar, you're at 2 levels. Tora, you're still fine for the moment.
This is not good.
Alright, let me Google the exhaustion real quick and have that rolled up.
I've got a chart in front of me here. So level 2 is your speed is halved.
Okay, and then it's 3 is disadvantage on rolls. or on
Yeah,
attack
attacks and saving throws. 4
Like,
is
speed reduced to 0 and death. That's sick.
yeah. Don't get to 6.
Hey man, I almost got that in Jacob's campaign. That was dope.
Yeah, when you're running away from that.
And when an
from the
old man was
pack of
running
dogs.
from the pack of wild dogs in that little
Yeah.
little
You-
crevice in the swamp.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
to like what 4? Like I got to like 3 or something like that. I think
Yeah.
3 or 4.
It was pretty aggressive. I'm not
It
gonna
was
lie.
pretty brutal. For an
Well, I
old
mean,
man like that.
the alternative was you died because weren't you using it to get extra running speed, basically.
Yeah,
to
we were in a
stay ahead of
chase sequence, remember?
Yep.
So I was having to like
yeah.
dash and run, so we actually had a chase going on,
Yeah,
like a
but
swampy
basically-
little valley.
Basically, there's enough wolves behind him that if he got caught, then he was just gonna die.
If I
So it was
tripped
like-
or if I didn't get ahead, or if I didn't stay ahead, I would literally just get torn to shreds and die. No matter what, from a pack of wild dogs.
Yeah.
And one of them was like a two-headed some special dog. I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I think it was I think they call it a devil dog.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Like a devil dog. It was some special dog, though. Super powerful.
That engagement might have been a tad over leveled for you guys, and it was not started well. I will put it that way.
Teddy just instantly went down.
Well, that I think because didn't Ted just like you guys figured out where the entrance to the little like den was?
And he got
or-
jumped and prone and then taken out before he could like do anything.
Yeah, because he like failed a bunch of stuff, but I think it was also his idea to like not stealth and just like walk in there and see what.
Oh
was
yeah,
going on.
that's something he was scared to would have done.
So he kind of brought it on himself.
Yeah.
So I basically all I have to do is just add the 1 to the exhaustion level, and that will adjust my condition for me, like roll or.
I don't know that it does any automatic. Brandon, I don't think it did it.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just a place for you to track it, and we'll just have to keep track
Yeah.
of the effects.
that's why
Gotcha.
I pulled up a page on my other screen so that way I can remember, hey, this is what I've got right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like I said, I've got
Shit.
that list in front of me on my screen as well, so.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, so, yeah, it's taken you an hour to not get very far, so give me another set of athletics rolls. Toro's got advantage, everyone else rolls normally.
All right, who pushed whose dice out of the way? Did I save Tora's roll to make it a nat 20 with mine? I think I did.
No,
I hit somebody's die.
that was my other one.
Oh.
And
Okay.
just barely, the group of you make some progress.
I feel like I'm being helped out now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The god is taking pity on me now.
It's just because Elena rolled a nat 20, isn't it?
No,
I slip off and she manages to grab me from the ledge.
Nope, the DC for this one is, as written in the book, only 10. Just got to get the group average.
Oh,
Or
it's
the
an
majority.
average.
Not the average, I guess the majority of you have to roll 10 or higher.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So you have gotten 1/3 of the way past this section of rough terrain.
Jesus Christ.
I need another set of athletics checks.
Oh my god. Do I have any spells that I can use for this? Probably not.
I don't want a wild shape, but I could. I don't want to, but I might have to end up using one for this. I hope a 13 is enough for this next section. It looks like we should be good.
All 3 sections are just 10. So
Yes!
Hey.
Fuck, dude, I was a little nervous about that
you
one.
passed the second section with flying colors this time. Only one section remains. Give me one more set of athletic rolls.
No.
Come on,
All
baby.
down to you.
We're all on black here. Let's go.
No, the -1.
Man, are you kidding me, dude? It literally just like dropped straight on the 10. You're fucking kidding me, dude. Oh my god. What the fuck?
He
is
needs a
going
10. I'll give him a 10. Hopefully he's not a little weakling.
So you guys struggle at this section for another hour. Dalar and Biltram, you two take another level of exhaustion.
Jesus Christ. Disadvantage on attack and saving throws.
We might need to like camp somewhere before.
It takes a long rest to get rid of 1 exhaustion, though.
Well, yeah, but like even
I don't think we're gonna get the
one
option to take
is
a long
better
rest
than
on here. That's the thing. I don't know if we're gonna get an opportunity to take a long rest before we might get attacked by something.
Oh, maybe,
Yeah,
but
who knows if there are
there
going to
is-
be more crag cats or yetis or...
There is a campsite up there, and maybe somebody's.
But it
alive
is a
up there.
ruined camp.
Yes, but that means at one point it was a camp, and hopefully functioned as a camp for a
And they
single
probably
night.
died while they were sleeping because it was a bad camp.
Alright,
Being
so...
pessimistic they are.
I'm tired.
Obviously.
All right,
I'm a
so
little tired after all this.
the third section remains in front of you. Turning back is an option if you'd like to do so. You don't have to make the checks on your way back. But if you would like to keep pressing forward, I will need another set of athletics rolls.
So wait, you're saying we can stay here or we can go back? Is that what you're saying?
How come I can't roll strength?
Yeah, you can either press forward, make more athletics rolls, try and see what's further up the mountain,
Oh, I
or
don't need to roll
decide.
again. I got disadvantage. Sick. Wait, it's athletics. Oh wait, I don't have a 0. It's still, dang it.
Oh, hang on.
Or your other option is you can turn around and go back down the mountain and not make these checks anymore. You don't get to see what's up there. Whether it's living people or, Yetis or whatever might be there.
What you're saying is we can't like sleep where we're at right now.
You would have to go back to where you found Garrett and set up camp down there and remake these checks.
Oh, big oof, man. Shit. How far up are we right now? Are we just like where our characters are at?
Yeah, you're about where Dalar's token is.
Good lord. I'm not sure. I think maybe we should go back down and look to see if we can't find the dwarves to come up and help us, maybe.
We've already made it this far. Just gonna back out?
We're so close.
I'm going to turn around and look out over the edge of the mountain and see if I can see Wei Fo down at the bottom of the mountain.
This petting boy.
Hey, you coming?
Are you winning, son?
Fuck me. All right. Here we go. Come on. Go.
Oh no.
So you
Oh,
guys
no.
struggled once again on this section. Dalar and Biltram take yet another point of exhaustion.
Nice. So that puts me at 3.
I'm at 4.
Feel great.
Do we have more climbing to do still, or are we finally up there?
We have to do it again because you didn't pass.
I thought we got past it, just took longer.
Oh, yeah, I think we get past it. We're just
it did?
exhausted.
Yeah, I think we get past it. We're just tired because it took so long. Oh no.
No, because if you fail the group check, you make no progress.
I
Oh,
told you.
no.
Ah.
Jesus Christ.
All right, I've got half my max health now.
What even happens at level 3?
Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah, if Dalar hits one more, he can't move.
Yeah.
Your speed is reduced to 0, so I'm going back.
I'm turning into an ice spider.
What?
I'm gonna turn into an ice spider. I can call difficult services.
I thought you were out of spells for today.
No, Wild Shape has its own, and I get them back on short or long rests. It's 2 uses per rest. And since we took a short rest, I got both of them back. I could turn into an ice spider and climb up.
We're gonna die here.
I didn't want to because it's not too good for combat, but I guess I have to.
Let's see.
I take the form of a white tarantula.
Well,
I
at
can
least
climb ice.
both of you should be able to pass that at this point. Maybe
Oh, Lana starts failing it casually with her +5.
Wait, will I take exhaustion regardless if I fail?
We did fail, and we got exhaustion.
I already added that one. I mean, if we do it again, because you said you're fucking changing, which means you want to try it again.
Oh, yes. I mean, if you try it and fail, you'd probably still get it, but... The good thing is you don't have to do it. Wait, the ice spider is a large beast. Could I just carry him on my back?
These are valid questions. Because I am real small.
He is small, and the ice spider is a large beast.
I would say yes. In that case, you would still have to make a check. And
God.
Tora would have to make one. So between the two of you, one of you would have to succeed. Tora's been pretty
Tora.
consistent in succeeding. So
How confident are you, Tora?
Oh shit! She got another.
All right, so we make it up.
yeah, she spots you the whole way, and you make it up.
We build her money.
4 levels of exhaustion, you make it up.
Why did we do this like 2 hours ago, dude?
I wanted to save it for fighting. I only have so much of these.
Yeah, but now we're just gonna die anyway.
Instead, you wasted 3 hours and have 4 levels of exhaustion.
Fucking A.
I mean,
Maybe we'll find an
I feel
orb
fine.
that lets us turn back time. Yeah, or it's fine.
See, one of us is fine.
Good God
All
almighty.
right, so you guys find yourselves past the perilous climbing. The frozen cave entrance is before you, or you can head further up to the ruined camp. The way up to the ruined camp appears clear from where you are at.
Go to the
I could
camp.
I could sneak inside the cave real quick and take a look. I have bonuses to stealth with this.
Okay.
I have a +7 to stealth as a spider.
I suppose you may. I'm not sure if it's the best idea, but
No, it's
suppose-
not. You can go.
I'll take a quick look. How about that?
Don't forget you're at disadvantage.
Oh.
God damn it. I'm gonna close the door real quick. I'll be right back in a second. I'm back. That's only one worse.
Brandon was just making a real quick trip to unplug the router so he couldn't see the consequences of his mistake.
I'll move the other 2 of you onto this section of the map as well. Slow down.
But I'm so fast. I'm a spider. My spiders are fast.
So as you approach, up ahead, on your left, 15-foot high, 10-foot wide cave mouth, there's blood on the snow some distance from the cave entrance. As you step inside, you see a chasm. The cave's 20-foot high. Most of the floor is falling away, forming an 80-foot deep chasm. There's a rocky ledge to your right and a thick ice sheet to your left.
I'm just gonna get on the ceiling and go on the ceiling above the ice sheet.
Okay.
Kind of walk over it since spider
Mm-hmm.
climb and claim difficult services.
All right.
Oh God, what's that? It's a dyke. What am I looking at?
You see a Yeti, and a baby Yeti, and a halfling. Let's see. Hold up there, Tora, as you're walking about.
But no, I didn't actually want to go in there.
But then don't be running all over the place in there.
She says that now.
I'll go to here. Right.
He's blind.
Doesn't seem to notice you.
I'm gonna go get a view from the other angle because I see a little passageway open over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go skitter along this wall here.
Like just like the spider from fucking Hunt Showdown.
Basically.
The same erratic and like annoying movement.
Yeah. All right. So does the halfling look alive? Is it conscious?
We'll get
It's
there.
got some dog tags to identify the body.
It'll describe as we go here. So as you cross that thing there, the little hallway section you're in right now, is strewn about with bones, some of which still have bits of flesh on them. Torn bits of hide, even some armor, great axe, and skulls and bones of goats and other creatures. You look inside. The halfling does seem to be alive.
I'm guessing unconscious.
No, the Yeti tyke is knocking her around like a ball, and it's clear from her cries that she is alive.
Oh god.
Good evening.
Hey.
Hello.
All right. What do I got? Oh boy, is it time?
It's a good question. What time is it?
I'm gonna go with summertime. It's not vacation.
All right. Time to turn back into my regular form and approach the Yeti.
All right.
Oh, so we're
Damn,
playing
boy.
Yetis.
Yeah, so you came in just in time, Scott.
Oh, perfect.
Oh wait, my fog went away. I can't see now.
What do you do?
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I can see the outline, but I can no longer see any of the other tokens but mine, and it's all foggied.
It must have not unconverted, right? So we'll just redrop you.
Where are we at? I'm only seeing.
I'm in a cave. I'm in the frozen cave.
After all the suffering we've done just trying to climb our way up here,
With level
Wade-
4 exhaustion.
Wade just walks up out of nowhere like, hey guys, what's up?
The fog is not fixed. I cannot see the tokens that were there before still.
That is weird.
I'm only seeing Kelvin's Cairn. I'm not seeing the frozen cave.
Oh, you probably got the bug that we all had at the beginning too. There's like a weird fog bug.
Yeah, I wonder if it's... I didn't have light on your token set up right.
Okay. There we go.
Let's see. Let me add some light for everyone else. There we go. Alright, so, Dalar, you now can see the
All right.
dimly lit cave.
I'm gonna ready an action as I walk up to talk to them. I'm gonna ready hidden step.
Okay.
If they start looking aggressive and they start running at me, I'm gonna instantly activate it. I'm gonna approach and start speaking in Yeti. Hello, Yeti.
It looks rather surprised.
How are you doing?
Hello? It responds in Yeti grunts.
How are you doing this mighty cold day?
Ugh. Can't complain, I suppose? Who are you? What are you doing here?
My name is Taylor. I'm looking for some friends of mine. It appears you have one here. I was hoping I could take her back home.
This little thing?
Yes.
And it looks intently at you and then at Perilou for a moment and back to you. Well, I suppose if she's friends of yours, it can go.
I would greatly appreciate that. I'm gonna see. Do I have any rations I can give him? I got a couple rations. I'll give him like 5 rations. Here, you can have some of my rations for food to make up for the loss of your food.
Oh, it's okay. The other Yeti will be back with goats soon.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'll give him a little head nod, and I'll look at Prelude. Come on, Prelude, let's get out of here.
Alright, and she slowly gets up and follows you, quite exhausted.
I'll kind of give wave. Thank you, Mr. Yeti. Have a good day. I really hope that's a fucking mister.
It done fucked up.
Fucking
Also,
man.
can you give us a mountain pass so the other Yeti doesn't kill us on sight?
Can we get a hall pass, please?
Yeah, like come on, bro. But at least you can talk with them, I guess.
Yeah, no, I can talk to Yetis. That's easy. It's fine enough. If we come across them.
Ah, you didn't happen to cop their name. I guess I'm not there.
didn't. My character is a little distracted by keeping hidden step readily activated in case things went south.
Makes sense.
Dalar, as you're about to exit the cave, the rest of you see a Yeti approaching, carrying a recently killed mountain goat. Group of you take cover behind a rock as it approaches the entrance at the same time Dalar does.
Hello!
It looks just as shocked and surprised as the other Yeti did. Hello.
Have a good hunt, it looks like?
Yes, I understand you. That's
And
not
I'm
normal.
understanding you. Oh, don't worry about the reasons why. I'm very fluent in Yeti. I just came in here to talk to your friend back there to get my other friend back. So now we're going to head back down the mountain. I gesture to Perry Lou.
This is my son's toy you're taking.
You see, the other Yeti in there said that we could have her back. We could take her back down the mountain since she's a friend of mine.
A friend of yours?
Yes. She's a friend of mine.
But what if she's also a friend of my son?
Well, he did not speak up when I asked if she could come back with me. He seemed okay with it.
Teach that boy a lesson. Fine, get out of here.
I'll give a little nod. Thank you. All right, Perry, let's get out of here.
You hear shouting echoing from the cave. Son, what did I tell you about giving away your toys? As you're walking away.
Nice.
And Dalar, you emerge from the cave, Perilu behind you, and you find Wei Fo has wandered his way up the mountain.
How'd you come up here so fast, Wayfo? Took us hours.
I walked.
Why didn't we do that?
I do not know.
Well, we could have made a quicker trip, but you decided to use your arachnid form a little earlier. But you live and learn, right?
Yeah, but now we only have one form for later if we need it.
Oh, thank the heavens we didn't have to fight the Yetis as I was anticipating.
Oh, if that was a fight, I would have ran. There's no way we were going to beat them.
Indeed.
But I did find Perilu Fishfinger in there.
How are you, Perilu?
I've been better.
I would assume so. I wonder if you have quite the story to tell.
Won't be forgetting this one. I'll tell it for what I hope will be a long life to come.
Ah, well, yes, I suppose it depends on how the next couple hours go, indeed.
On that note, do you happen to know where your other companions are? We've already sent Garrett back down the mountain. He's the one who told us about you guys up here.
Well, bad news about Mokingo.
Mokingo!
Yeah, you know those bones we walked past on the floor on the way?
Did I just walk all over him?
Yeah.
Oh. What about Asterisk?
Last I saw, she was back at the camp still, but I've not seen her in a few days.
Well, that's where we're heading next. Our Beltram over here saw the camp with his familiar sight. Bird thing. I didn't understand that magic. But he saw it with his familiar.
Yes,
That's where we're heading next.
Just up the hill at your old campsite, it looked like there was somebody there, perhaps. I'm not sure if they were alive or dead. It seemed that it was quite the shamble.
There's no telling what happened to it being up on this mountain. But I suppose I should go look, see if she's okay.
And then what of that other person you were looking for? Oyo, was it?
There's Oyo Minartok. It was some person that Mokingo was looking for, but he didn't fill the rest of us in so much on who or what it was, so we haven't seen whoever this person might be, so we're not too concerned about it.
That's a fair point. I guess if he was the main reason you were looking for them and he's no longer with us, then the reason is gone. That makes sense. Let's keep looking for your other friend, though, real quick. We started walking towards the ruin camp behind Wayfo, who seems like he's just jotting ahead.
Not at any particular gate. He's just wandering off in that direction.
Alright, so you guys finish the journey up to the ruined camp. It's about an hour's journey through the snow. And give me just a moment here. Find the right handout. Alright. At this point, approaching night, you reach the ruined camp, and on the right page here, you come to the edge of a vast, deep crevasse with nowhere to go but down. A collapsed tent lies half buried in snow near the precipice. Jutting out of a nearby snowbank is a pair of blue leather boots. Next to this grim display, a figure in cold weather clothing sits in the snow, her knees pulled tight to her chest. Horns protrude from underneath the figure's fur-lined hood.
That looks like our tiefling.
She needs warmth. Quickly.
Or get her back, I don't know, huddled. Can we build a fire quickly there? Mother?
Building a fire might be a little bit difficult. But you're not sure that it will do much good.
Is she dead?
Hmm?
Is she dead? Or is just the fire not gonna do enough warmth?
She is frozen solid.
Oh.
Seems we're too late for poor Asterix.
That's mighty unfortunate.
I'm gonna.
Is it possible that we could defrost her?
Make a
I'll pull
medicine
up my thermal
check.
cube and kind of get the thermal cube warmth closer to her from out of my bag that I normally keep it in.
Wayfo, from what bits of medicine you do know, people tend to not come back from being frozen solid.
Tend not to.
Maybe
What
if
you're
she was
saying
trying-
is there's a chance.
There's a chance.
I'm just trying to tell who this is under the snow with the boots.
Let's see.
Actually, just a pair of boots and clothes fashioned to look like a person in the snow.
yeah, it was a trick.
You pull out the boots and what remains of the corpse attached to them. It's a headless, well, now headless dwarf, and what remains of it.
Interesting. Oh, what a strange tale. Seems that what there was to be found up here, these people came looking for, and well, they weren't able to find it. Isn't that quite right, Perlu?
Not a very successful expedition.
Indeed not. I would have liked to have been able to meet this Oyo, figure out what was so special about that person to lead you all the way up here.
Wouldn't we all? Perhaps someday we'll find out what the deal was with this person.
But that will not be today. We should probably get out of here while we can.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Yes, let's.
Shall we bring Asterisk's body back with us?
I would not say so. Be a tough thing to move, indeed.
Yeah.
It's true, being frozen solid makes her quite slippery.
I think it might be best we just leave her here as a monument to what failed here. She'll be
It seems it would be the best plan.
a little different from the dwarf over there.
You might be right. That might be for the best. Well then, shall we depart back down the mountain? Get out of here before anything else shows up to kill us.
Yes, indeed.
Certainly, before too much more happens. As you guys are leaving, Perry says final goodbyes to Asterix and then loots through her coat for anything of value and stashing a book and a vial away before catching back up to the rest of you.
As one does.
How interesting. A book and a vial. I wonder what could be in it that would still be liquid at this point.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's gotta be something special if it's not frozen over.
I'm pretty sure that would be pretty much anything magical or oily.
Yeah, probably sums it up.
Yeah, Biltram, you'd be at least familiar with the fact that magic potions tend to not freeze unless it's incredibly cold, much colder than even this frozen mountain.
Sure. Maybe it's a health potion. Let's take it from him. Get him, guys.
Get her, guys. Look at that body, bugger.
Yeah. Of course, if it's just like, 120 proof dwarven spirits, I suppose it would probably still be liquid as well. So.
Yeah, it might warm me up too.
Could also be a potion of poison. You never know.
Never
With our
know.
luck, it would be a potion of heat resistance.
Yeah, probably.
Why would you bring this on an expedition up a snowy mountain? Why would you do this? What were you hoping to accomplish?
But you see, that way, when they make the bonfire, I could just sit in the bonfire.
Ooh, you're right.
So, the group of you guys make it back down the mountain without any further issue. It is definitely night by the time you reach the bottom.
Time to get a camp.
That sure feels like camp time.
By the time you reach the bottom, you notice that Garrett already has the makings of a camp underway.
Even better than my 13.
What a deal.
So, you guys set up camp for the night and
Get a long rest.
let's see what the random encounters say. Yes, you get a nice, relaxing long rest in. Those of
Hey,
you who
there
have
goes 1 point of
exhaustion, knock off a
Fuck
point.
yeah.
I only have 3 points of exhaustion. I no longer lose max HP. Still halved my move speed though.
Mm-hmm. Fortunately, though, you're back at your sled, so you can just ride back to town.
Fuck yeah.
Alright guys, ready to start heading back? I think I've had enough of Kelvin's Cairn for now.
Yes. Perhaps someday we may return, but hopefully not for a long time.
Or if we're not, maybe when we're a lot stronger, a lot more able to fight this toughness.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
You can't take me away. I see your cursor coming for me. No, my icon.
Can't see any icon.
I had my player icon there, and he took it away. I was trying to keep it away from his mouse. Like I see the mouse cursor coming over for it. I just move it around the map.
Nice.
Yeah.
The beauty of seeing where your mouse is at, you can run from it.
All right. So, you guys, book it once morning comes back to Targos. Let's see, anything happen along the way? Nope, it is completely uneventful. So you're back in your now familiar home of Targos.
Should probably go back to Keegan with Garrett and let him know. I guess Garrett will go there too, but we can head back there anyway. Imagine that's Garrett's first stop.
Yes, once you guys are back in town, you head back over to find Keegan, and he is rather happy to see Garrett back home and alive.
Hello, Keegan.
Hello. I was beginning to think you might not return.
There's a small chance we didn't, but we managed to return.
I say, you look absolutely exhausted.
I'm actually triple the regular exhaustion rate of my kind.
It's
You say
kind
with a
of
straight
racket.
face.
Well,
I might be a little exhausted too.
I can't express how much I appreciate your fine fellow's help on this issue. I'm afraid I don't have much I can give you as thanks, but I've got some pieces of art that I've made myself that maybe you might find some value in. Keep them, sell them. Yours to do what you want with.
I'm sure we can find something to do with them.
Ooh, what are they?
Mostly either paintings of local wildlife or paintings of non-local scenery, generally places that are would be warm if one would actually visit them.
Are they good?
They're decent.
Decent.
This guy's no, whatever, insert famous painter here. He's no...
Mike.
I'll take one of the ones that is of this area that really like captures
All
the
right.
cold.
There's one of a snowy owl bear in a blizzard that seems to capture that feeling quite well.
I like this one. It's peaceful.
Where are we gonna store that one though? You just gonna keep it on you, or are you gonna put it up somewhere?
That's a good question.
I suppose you technically do own some property in town. You could put it up there.
Yeah.
Got
True.
the little shack with those little nice little friendly rats with Rudy.
The rat shack.
Yeah, you could put it up
You
there.
just have to make sure to let them know not to eat it. It's not food.
It's true. As long as you hang it on a wall, it'd make it really hard for them to get it anyway. But I'm sure if you tell them, they wouldn't do it.
So yeah, we'll do that.
All right. You guys return to your little shack and set up your newly acquired art to spruce up the place a little bit.
Is Rudy and his family still there?
Yes, they are still here.
I'm not necessarily looking for a crazy dialogue unless you have something to say, but all you speak with animals still too. Just kind of check up on them and let them know about the painting.
You do tell them not to chew on it much.
Or at
I'll
all.
tell them not to chew on it at all. Make sure that they're doing okay. They're staying warm. They've got food.
Yes, we're doing quite well. We'll do our best to stay off of the painting.
That would be appreciated. I'll drop a ration for him since that should spread him out for a long ass time. Having one ration, at least like a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
I keep not using my rations because I have good berries and I just buy food at the inn anyway. So might as well just give him one.
Yeah.
I can figure out how to fucking minus it. It's just that it just says 1 day 10. I want to make it 9, but I don't know how to actually do that.
Edit.
Edit. Oh, there's the edit. Okay. Think quantity 9. There we go. So I'll leave them that there. What time of day is it now?
It's probably mid to late afternoon at this point.
Is it drinking time?
That's any time for you.
So it is drinking time. Is it a time of day? Well, it's time to go drink.
I mean, that seems accurate.
Yeah, can't argue there.
That and another long rest after that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I can't argue with that logic. I got some recouping to do as well.
Okay, so you
To
guys,
the tavern.
you guys go take your long rest. Or not long. You go to the tavern first. We'll take care of that.
Yeah.
Get your rest. I don't know why I keep going straight to rest.
I don't know either.
I mean, he really needs it.
I mean, I do have a lot of exhaustion. I do need that rest pretty heavily.
Hey man, if you let us take a long rest with one hit at the tavern, we'll take it. Just saying.
We'll say that Keegan also buys your food and drink at the tavern that night.
Hey.
So drinks are on him as much as you want.
That's the
Much as
real
I can
reward
handle.
there.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Just
At
gonna
least
get
until he
some
runs
tea.
out of coin.
Right? Yeah, I'm gonna run my house home.
He
Alright,
does
so-
explain that Garrett's expedition did pay cash in advance, so they did have a little bit of money come in, even if it was unfortunate circumstances.
Money is still money, even if it's blood money.
So
Well, thank you for the wonderful night. As I chug my ale.
The least we could do. I mean, you saved some lives after all. That's a little bit of coin spent on some ale in return.
Ain't that the truth?
So you guys enjoy your evening at the tavern, settle in for a nice cozy night, and awake well rested, or at least slightly better rested than the day before.
Only 2 exhaustion now.
At this point, you guys gotta go find yourself another quest.
We're still loaded. We could still retire. Just saying.
Yep, we just gotta survive long enough to use all that money.
I'll likely die before I use all that money, even if I were to retire in a city. Some random catastrophe would probably happen and kill me anyway.
Yeah.
No one in this godforsaken place of Icewind Dale. Well then, what shall we do now, guys?
So I'm down to a 1, right? We only had one more.
Really?
I believe.
I saw 2.
Yeah, I believe you just have one more level of exhaustion
just check.
left.
Just making sure I wasn't missing a day.
Yeah, Wayfo's recommendation is that we do some R&R there.
Just fix up all our exhaustions before we do anything else.
Yeah.
I'm fine with doing that. Just spending like 2 days just relaxing at the tavern, then sleeping. I'm fine with just doing that.
Yep. Cool. I feel like Garrett is a good connection to have as well, since he seems to know his way around the area. We could probably use his knowledge as a resource.
Yeah, if he's a guy who leads expeditions in Icewind Dale, he's got to have a decently good scope of the whole land, of the lands.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right, go ahead and everyone mark off. We'll say 2 gold pieces total, a gold piece per day per person for food and drink as you guys hang out and recover a bit longer.
Yeah.
And can we go ahead and run the next long rest as well?
Yeah, go ahead and remove any exhaustion you've got, back up to full and everything.
Everything's topped off.
Taking a few days just to do nothing but sit around and recover, so you're feeling much better now.
Bueno.
And that makes absolute sense on a winter expedition up a mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Especially for something that crazy, yeah.
I could have died like twice.
Yeah, and if it weren't for you, I might have died doing in the avalanche thing.
Yeah, it's true. Who knows how well you would have actually fared in the avalanche?
Right, right.
There was a non-zero chance everyone was just gonna die there.
Yeah, I bet there was. If everybody just failed one check or the other.
I didn't just barrel roll onto Beltram, and if we all just stayed there and then got all the worst rolls and I got the best rolls, we could have just been casually wiped.
Yeah.
It's just Wayfo down at the bottom of the mountain just hanging out.
Oh, it's taking him so long.
Yeah.
I know. I will prepare the camp. They will probably be hungry and thirsty when they return.
Pretty funny.
I will melt some snow for water.
Yeah. Perhaps I will have enough time to be able to brew an ale.
Be able to brew a lot of ales in that situation. Alright, so all rested up, looking for a quest. You find that don't seem to be any real need of anything quest-like around town at the moment.
It sounds like we've actually helped everyone out in this area. Perhaps we should move to another town.
Exactly.
We finished all the side quests and we gotta go find the main quest again.
I feel that the side quests are the main quest.
You see Dalar pondering that heavily now. Maybe you're onto something. Maybe.
Ultimately, it helps others, and that is what we are here for.
That's a valid point.
You haven't quite gotten to the main quest yet.
See, the god of the universe just said we gotta find the main quest.
I got a feeling that we're not quite on it yet, guys.
No, the way that it's set up is basically most adventures that start at level 1 have kind of like a mini adventure to get you to level 3 or so before the actual adventure starts. And that's sort of what these smaller quests are, is to get you acquainted with 10 towns, get you around a little bit, get you up to level 3, and then by
Get you a
then...
reputation with the locals.
And
Exactly.
then die and do it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Hey God, what's the next quest we have to do to get to level 3?
Just,
I
I
have-
feel like I can hear Tora doing that in the back. Like we're walking on the road, you hear Tora. Dear God, how do I get stronger? The next quest?
Next quest.
Lucky for you, every town but Targos is in need of assistance.
Is in need of aid.
Yes.
Place is fucked up.
So, you guys have to pick a town to go to and, see what happens.
Nice.
Well, let's see. We've already been to Brenshander. We could also try going somewhere else, like Bremen or Tourmaline or Lonelywood. Or we could just stay with the Brenshander where we've been before. It already has some rapport. What's everybody's thoughts on it?
My
Oh,
vote's
so-
Brinshander.
I wouldn't necessarily mind backtracking a little bit. I think most of the times we've been in Bryn Shander, it's been somewhat of a pass through, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think we might have stayed there the night occasionally, but
And
as
there
long
was
as
that
we were
one
there
time
was
you-
during the sacrifice.
there was that time you were hunting Chwingas there for like a year.
That was only
yeah.
4 years, sir.
It was only a week in Schwinga years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It ain't so bad when you count in that.
Back we go, I suppose.
All
I'm
right.
fine with going
So,
to Brenshander. Checking that out some more, getting details on it.
yeah, worst case scenario, you get to Bryn Shander, don't like what you see, go somewhere else.
Fucking dumb. Oh. We've got very different ideas of worst case scenario.
Well, here's my thought on this. If we go to Brinshander and we're like, fuck Brinshander, we're that much closer to a place called Good Mead.
Hey yo. I like how this guy thinks. I can dig it.
Maybe we should check in on that Schwinga that we dropped off a while back, wherever that's at.
I was in Thargos.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure it's fun. You see,
Guys,
we
we
completed
did the
all
wrong
the
thing.
quests. That means he's okay. There's no save the Schwinga quest.
Yeah, okay, that's
So
right.
we're fine.
Got it. Got it.
God would have told us about the Schwinga that was in trouble.
Yeah, you're probably right.
My
Could've
Schwinga
said-
senses would have gone off.
Could have said your level 3 is just around the corner.
I just round the corner, there's a Schwinga being abused by the professor.
Stop the Schwinga abuse.
Yeah.
Save
Thank
the
you for this
Schwingas.
sign. Thank you for this sign, oh Lord.
Schwingas are people too.
Yeah, but are they?
Not technically, but we're gonna go with it.
Other Schwingas, probably.
All right, so we'll say as you guys arrive in Bryn Shander, we'll pause for the week here.
Okay, that makes sense.
I will also throw out there that, if you get one quest, you don't have to complete that quest, go on another time. You can get 2 or 3 quests. Start them all, only finish one. You have options.
Just like how I play every game by Bethesda.
Exactly.
I was about to say, so we're gonna finish the quest and then kill the people to get more XP and loot them. Maximum efficiency.
Or,
Yeah, no,
or
you
you'll-
have to turn them in and then kill the people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You do the quests, you sell
Yeah.
all your stuff to them because you can't loot everything off them, and then you kill them. You
Yeah,
maximize
well,
profits.
I was about to say, well, if it's most Bethesda games, you just can't kill the quest carrier unless it's New Vegas, in which case a person will annoy me. I will just fucking decapitate them. Figure out later that I cannot complete like 3 quests because I killed one person. I basically have to start the game over.
What have I done? I don't care. I fucking hated that person anyway.